Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Brave 9 video. Alright, so for those of you who did not turn up to my live stream earlier today, I actually did switch my formation a little bit. So right now I'm actually using Valze as opposed to emotes. Alright, so we got through the particular arena rankings. Oh no, did it reset then? Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Valze. Alright, so I hope I can play some battles and hopefully give you guys my thoughts for using a plus 12 Valze as opposed to emotes. So that's the replacement right there. As you guys can see, I actually run Seoul 2 Grand. That was a mistake. So somebody asked me that, pointed that out to me during the live stream, and yeah, it was a mistake because I was doing it in a rush. So I did not notice that. So ideally, Seoul buffing Valze would be a better idea, but surprisingly it works pretty well. I have no idea how did it work so well. So Valze at plus 12, she has the amazing, what do you call this, vertical line, alright, but she suffers the horizontal range. And in a lot of scenarios, you're gonna see that being a huge issue. So since I'm replacing Valze with emotes, now I do know that at plus 15 she unlocks that. So I do think it's fair enough to compare both of them at plus 12, and hopefully I'll give you guys my insight in my current formation. Now this is by no means telling you guys like which particular legendary is better, alright? It's not like that sort of comparison, it's just like who works better in my team, alright? So emotes is someone that I've been using for the longest time ever. So in this case you can see Grand is the one that goes first. I noticed that it's very important to let Grand go first, because if I let Valze go first, what happens is if enemy has Valze, they will end up hitting like killing 2 to 3 of my units. So this is probably the best one. So let me slow it down to ×2 speed, so hopefully we'll get a much better idea of what's happening. Okay, so you can see Grand going in, and I believe as long as Valze is alive, she can deal with a lot of units. Alright, she can deal with Livia, she can deal with Lucius, any of the energy guard. Alright, so what makes Valze extremely strong is her ability with direct damage. Alright, so that's what makes her really strong and exceptionally unique. Basically a lot of heroes, right, they need plus 12 to get that. Livia needs plus 12 to get direct damage. Alec, same as well. But Valze, apparently she has hers unlocked at plus 0. So that means that she's a pretty solid contender if you're looking for someone that has direct damage. But if you do not have enough buffs going into her, that probably won't matter much. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. So as you guys can see here, I'm still using everything, like Celia for example. Alright, so Celia and Velfen is still, I would say that they are still carrying me in this particular battle right here. Valze is strong, but you're not seeing her like one-shotting 3 units at the very least. But I can see if my Valze is positioned either in top lane or in bottom lane, it's gonna be much better, because you can see a lot of cross tiles from the Galenia's buff, similar to this one. Like this one is gonna be really unique. Let's see if my Valze has the ability to one-shot this Mamone at the back. Alright, so we have Grand going in first. Nartus. Okay. So that was a Bane, surprisingly. Yeah, you don't see Bane much anymore, but surprisingly, yeah, there's a Bane right there. Very cool. Okay, so Nartus going bottom. And yeah, Valze didn't really play a huge impact at all in this battle right here. Just this battle. She barely one-shots anyone here. And let's see. Yep, still no. I think that was mostly Mamone that deals with that Bane. And finally, alright, so that's the first thing that she did to get rid of that Mamone at the back. So in that formation, in the previous one, I would say emotes is going to have a bigger impact. So let's have a look at this one. So we have Galenia in the middle. Okay, so that Galenia is probably gonna get destroyed by Grand in one hit, right? And then Valze is gonna end up killing the Seto. So in this particular one, yes, alright, very big impact right there. Valze getting rid of Seto and Bane at the same time. So that's just insane. And considering that, if you look, alright, my Valze don't really have like significant buffs except for the Seoul's aura. So since Seoul is buffing Grand mainly, So her damage is only getting the crit rate and crit damage. Let me have a look. I'm pretty sure, alright, since she's dealing direct damage, right? She won't be able to benefit much. So this is what she's getting. I guess it's still quite a lot. And it's mostly from her attack anyways, so because the main target, since she's dealing direct damage, right? She's not going to be bothering with those crit rate and crit damage, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, she has consistently been able to get rid of Jin, okay? Especially with Celia's help, where she nullifies. Oh my god. Look at that Valfern. That Valfern, that is insane. That range is insane. Okay, so in this particular case, you can see my Valze struggles to get rid of Livia. So why is that? Because I'm still getting this clown stigma on me, right? That's a big struggle right there. Alright, let's have a look at some defensive wins or losses. Alright, we'll have a look at a few different ones. So let's have a look. How good is Valze in a defensive position? Alright, or in a defense form. So enemy is going to go first in this case. So my Valze is positioned in a pretty safe spot, I would say. Okay, this is very good for the enemy. Because if it's a Valze going first, triple kill. Okay, it's a double kill. Not that bad still. Alright. So Valze going in. I did a double kill as well. Wow. Uh-oh. Whew. That is crazy. Okay, so Mamonair solo tanking the lane. Alright, got it. So that's what happens. So, as you can see, my Valze was lacking the damage to get rid of that Mamonair in the middle. Now this Mamonair is a plus 15 most likely. Based on my experience, Mamonair with 100,000 energy guard and above, usually those are plus 15 and max rank boosted. I haven't seen any that is a plus 14 with 100k HP. Alright, so let's see. In this particular case, we have a Nartus, surprisingly, Asmut. Wow. The Asmut is positioned in that's an awkward spot for the Asmut right there. Huh. Alright. I don't know, I thought this was pretty interesting. Ooh. Yeah, so my Grand did not die early on. So that ended up screwing me up. Alright. Okay, so again, Valze did not play any huge impact right here. And yeah, the issue with Valze is Celia, right? Celia has big tower range, and most of the time, if you fail to one-shot anyone in round 1, by round 2, if enemy has Celia, you're done for. Alright, there's just no surviving that most of the time. Okay, so this is a defensive win, so let's see if Valze performs better right here, because we know it's a win, and there's a Jin, there's a Susaira. Alright, this is a very offensive team. I haven't, yeah, it's not possible for me to do something like this because I don't have Alec. But Alec paired with Valze alongside with Susaira, I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, Valze going in like that. Double kill along the way at the back. Pretty cool. Right, so we're gonna have Livia right there. Ooh. Celia, let's go. Okay, look, who died? Who died right there? Valze. Yeah, so that's the problem with Valze. Like, she's so squishy. Even Alex survived right there. You guys saw. Alex survived the Celia attack, but Valze did not. I don't know why. I think Alex just generally have higher HP if I'm not mistaken, right? So yeah, if there's a Celia, most likely your Valze can only do so much in surviving. So overall, I would say Valze is really strong in the current meta. And if I were to compare Valze with Asmut, they both each have their pros and cons. Alright, this is comparing them at plus 12. Now obviously at plus 15, I'm going to say Valze is better. Because when she has that extra range on plus 15, that's when you are going to see much more impact from being able to use them. But at plus 12, right, the range from Asmut is going to be much more consistent throughout, especially in formations that skip the middle lane, for example, and just place one offensive lane on top and one defensive lane on the bottom. Alright, so overall that's how I feel for now. This is based on my battles and my server and my ranks. So please take it with a grain of salt. And if you guys are in Diamond or in Challenger, something way different than I'm at, your opinion may vary. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of Valze plus 12 based on the performances that you see in those battles. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.